Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to International Islamic University, Islamabad School's Sahiwal Campus online lectures. This is the lecture of Grade 4 English, Unit number 2, Historical Report. And the name of this report is Early Morning 60 Years Ago. Dear students, we already have done one lecture from this lesson in which we have done reading and explanation of the content. We covered the meanings of difficult words from this lesson. I explained you and you have written those meanings in your English classwork notebook. Then a homework was given to you. I hope that you all have done your homework. A homework was given you from your student's book and your workbook also. I hope you all have done both of your homeworks. Now this is the lecture number 2 from the unit number 2, and in this lecture we will move forward towards the exercise of this unit, and the first section of exercise is question answers. I will explain the question, that what is asked in each question, and you are required to write down these questions and their answers in your English classwork notebooks. Therefore, before we begin, just make sure that you have your English student's book, your English classwork notebook and your complete stationery with you. Listen to the teacher attentively and write down the stuff asked by the teacher in your notebook. Write down the points that you don't understand and wait for the discussion session. Open your English student's book, page number 12. Write down date and day on the top of this page. Then open your English classwork notebook and prepare your classwork page by writing date and day on the top of the page. Topic is historical report and the subtopic is questions. Prepare the index properly. Read out the question number 1. Write down the statement of question number 1 in your English classwork notebook on the page that you have prepared for today's classwork. And the statement is, how long ago did these events take place? Dear students, in this lesson some scenes are given you of early morning. This lesson describes the morning routine of a family. How long ago these events take place? Yes, the topic of this lesson also shows this, that these events took place 60 years ago. So the answer is 60 years ago. Write down this question and answer on your classwork page. Question number 2. Why did Taha cut potatoes? Dear students, do you remember Taha's duty? He had to cut some potatoes in the morning with a knife. Why did he do so? Yes, he cut potatoes to make vegetables for lunch. They had to grow their vegetables in their garden, and then every morning for every day's lunch and dinner they had to cut their vegetables from the garden. So Taha cut potatoes from the garden by using the knife to make vegetable for lunch. Question number 3. How is your morning same as that of Hamza and Taha? Dear students, this question is very simple. You also can write down answer of your own. I have written as the answer that I also get ready and go to school same as they do. Dear students, here an alternative answer is also that you can write that I also eat parathas and boiled eggs, because Taha and Hamza also ate parathas and boiled eggs and sometimes fried eggs for their breakfast. If you people eat the same breakfast, you can write this as the answer of this question. Write down your this question and your answer in your English classwork notebook. Question number 4. How is your morning different? Dear students, you have learned that how Taha's and Hamza's morning started. How your morning is different from theirs. They get up early in the morning and then they take their breakfast. Then they had to do some chores, like cutting vegetables, cutting potatoes from the garden, drawing water from the well, ironing um, their clothes. Then their brother had to clean and scale the pomfrets and prawns to sell out their this was their morning routine. How your morning is different from them? Yes, of course, the answer is I don't have to do household chores as they do. We often don't have to do all the tasks like they have to do every day in the morning. So, in this way, our morning is different from theirs. Question number 5 is, which of these statements is not true? Dear students, you are not required to write down this question in your classwork notebook, as this question gives 3 options and you are just required to pick the correct one. Here are 3 options given, A, B and C. You are required to read out the options and think for the correct one and just tick mark or encircle the correct option. Option A is Hamza's father was a fisherman. B is Taha made rice for lunch. C is the principal rang the bell twice every morning. Okay, as you are required to find out the statement which is not correct, and statement 1 is Hamza's father was a fisherman, so of course he was a fisherman. How we can come to know that he was a fisherman? Here in the page number 12 on paragraph number 3, it is described that Khalid often went fishing with their father at night. It means that Khalid went with his father to the fishing. It means that his father is a fisherman, of course. Statement A is correct. Statement C tells that the principal rang the bell twice in the morning. Dear students, when we were reading this lesson, we came to know here that on the page number 12, second last paragraph, where it is written that at 8 o'clock the school principal rang the bell. In this paragraph, it is described that first bell was as a warning and the second one was at the time of beginning of the school. So the bell was rang by the principal twice every morning. This statement is also true, but statement B says Taha made rice for lunch. This type of statement we cannot find in this whole lesson, because here Taha's duty was just to cut the potatoes using a knife to make a vegetable for the lunch. There is not given here that Taha had to make rice for the lunch. So this is the statement to be marked tick or to be encircled, because this statement is not true. Mark option B correct. Mark option B tick on your student's book. Now come to the question number 6, and the statement is, do you think children were happier or less happier 60 years ago than they are now? And then you have to give the reason that why you are saying that they are happier, more happier or less happier. What do you think, dear students? Were they more happier than us? No, they were not. I think they were not, because their life was very tough. We don't have to get up early to do the household chores, and we don't require to grow our vegetables ourselves and cut them, and then we don't need to go to the well to drag the water from well, and we don't require to iron the clothes with iron plates. We have too many facilities in our life, so we are happier than them. So the answer I have chosen is that no, they were not, because the life was very hard those days than it is today. Dear students, if you have the different opinion, you can write your answer as the answer of this question in your notebook, but that should be grammatically correct, and also that should make sense, because you have to require to give the reason of your answer also. So this was the end of today's lesson. We have covered question answers from the lesson number 2. Now let's discuss our today's homework. Open your English workbook, page number 7. English workbook, page number 7. Here you are required to do exercise number 3 on workbook page. Only the exercise number 3. Page number 7. Here 3 exercises are given, exercise 3, 4 and 5. You are not required to move towards the exercise 4 and 5. Just look into the exercise 3. Write 3 questions about each picture. Dear students, here 2 pictures are given and you are required to write down 3 questions about each. About the picture number 1, one question is given you as an example, and it is, who is the girl in the picture? Similar to this question, you can write down too many questions of your own by looking towards these pictures. So this is your homework. Secondly, from English students book, page number 12, learn answers of the questions 1 to 6. You are required to learn all the questions and their answers, which we have covered in today's lecture. And if you find anything ambiguous and anything difficult and anything that you don't understand, just note down the points and wait for the discussion session. Time will be given to you to ask your ambiguities, to clarify your ambiguities from your teacher. This is the end of today's lesson. Get your homework done by the next lesson and follow all the given instructions properly. Good luck students. Allah Hafiz.